What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a good day. Just wanted to make a stream about the big news that went down today. France is banning social media. They actually just passed a law. Pretty crazy stuff. Every time any country does this, it doesn't get any less concerning. But yeah, have you guys heard the news? How are you guys doing? Hello. Hope you guys are all having a good day. What's up, Lori? What's up, new mister? How are you guys doing? Is YouTube in the ban? That's a good question. Let's figure that out. Is YouTube a part of France's social media ban? Let's see. Okay, the AI says it's included, but let's just make sure. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Appreciate you guys. Yep, YouTube is included. So, yeah. France is also banning YouTube as well. We're going to double on streams tonight. Oh, yeah, I forgot to schedule the other one. Well, yeah, I'm going to have to. Yeah, that one's not happening, unfortunately. But, yeah. How to ruin education 101? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. How are you guys doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Still isn't going to work, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think so. So they passed a law. This was like the official decision. If you guys want to hear it, it is in French, but I believe there is some subtitles here.
Votant 426, exprimé 360, majorité 181 pour 279 contre 81. L'Assemblée nationale a adopté. Prochaine séance ce soir à 21h30, lecture des conclusions des CMP.
I mean, think about that, man. Out of 279 people voting, 181 voted yes, I believe. Obviously, I can't read French, so I don't know the exact numbers, but yeah, I mean, what the hell, man? So this French ban is definitely happening. So, pretty unfortunate. So anybody, let's just get a head count here. Anybody that lives in France that's in the stream, type of one if you live in France. Politician cannot handle free speech and mescaline how they handle dealing with foreign powers. Yeah, true. Just want to see if we got any French people over here. What's up, antagonistic? It looks like no French people yet. I'll be interested to see how it goes. I scheduled this stream super late, so most people don't even know this is happening. I was pretty damn busy today. I actually forgot I scheduled the one on the gaming stream. Who's going to tell them about Florida banning YouTube? Well, who's going to tell you to watch the video where I already talked about that? I already made a video about that, sir. I'm not at all surprised France did this. Yeah, this was in the making for a long time. This was something they've discussed for a very, very long time. Emmanuel Macron, their, I believe, president. Yeah, I believe it's the president. Anytime any country announced that they were going to be banning social media, he would tweet at the country or the notification of the, them doing it, and always say the same thing. He would say, "Thanks for joining the movement." I can actually probably find it for you guys. I got to just figure out how to look stuff up, right? Okay, so his name is Emmanuel Macron. So what is it, like from Emmanuel Macron, then thanks? I think it's like that. Yep. Okay, here we go. Found it. So, for example, the British Prime Minister announced a ban on social media for under 16s. He says, "Thanks for joining the movement." Another country, UAE, sets minimum social media age at 15, mandates age checks. "Thanks for joining the movement." What the hell, man? Ottawa wants to ban across social media across for those under 16. "Thanks for joining the movement." What the hell, man? This guy, I mean, that's just crazy. Thank you for the $2 by DD. Is there any good news, man? Well, you clearly missed a video. YouTube, I made a video called "YouTube is actually listening to us," where they said they're going to be banning more AI. But thank you for the $2. Appreciate it. Yeah, so 3 separate times he went ahead and tweeted at other countries, "Thanks for joining the movement." It's crazy, dude. What's up, TK? How you doing? What's up, Silver? Thank you for the $2, Dorothy. Once again, it's all Jonathan hates propaganda. I really appreciate the $2. Thank you so much. Let's get some W's for both of them. Really means a lot. France needs another revolution. Dude, I mean, at this point, yes, I agree. Every single time any social media would, start doing the age verification stuff, he would just say, thanks for joining the movement. Thank you for the 3-bits tree tops. Appreciate that. I don't know, man. Thanks for joining the movement. Is this still about age? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, let's give this a watch. All right.
Today we are more than a double. We have a dozen of states being represented here. So this issue is gaining momentum in Europe, which is good. And the objective of this VTC is to coordinate our efforts at European level to strengthen both the protection of children and teenagers in the digital space, as well as the
protection of children
and responsibilities of major online platforms.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's so crazy how many world leaders don't know anything about the internet. Thanks for joining the movement. Yeah. Oh, here's another one. We missed one. You might hear some beeping in the background. Don't worry about that. Indonesia to ban social media access for under 16, says minister. Thanks for joining the movement. This freaking guy, dude. Thank you for the $5, Karma Monkey. Appreciate it. Can't wait to have to show my ID to get toilet paper because I ate lettuce. Yeah, exactly, dude. Are you referring to the whole diarrhea thing that's going on in the country right now? Yeah, knock on wood. Hopefully that doesn't affect any of you guys. Thank you so much for the 5, Karma Monkey. Really appreciate it. Yeah, this is just thanks for joining the movement. Oh my god, here's another one, dude. This freaking guy, dude. Thank you so much for the $5, Mission Silo. Really appreciate it. Flock cams will be gone if you tell City Council they can fire all the cops. No need for cops if cams do all the work. Watch PD will work against Flock. It's a good point, actually. Thank you so much for the $5, both of you guys. Really appreciate it. Let's get some W's for both of them. But yeah, man. Thanks for joining the movement, dude. Out of all the outbreaks that had to be explosive diarrhea, yeah, that's true. Okay, you know what? Maybe oh my god, look at how many times he's said this shit. So this one is for Austria's government, where they're planning to ban social media networks for children under 14. Thanks for joining the movement. Notice how this guy's doing this shit every single time. Like, they want this to be a global movement. He's trying to promote the idea of a global movement. And he's actually getting a lot of likes on his tweets too, man. What the hell, man? Thanks for joining the movement, man. You serious? Okay, let's see if we can find more. Dude, there's more. Oh my god. Chancellor Friedrich Merz threw his weight behind proposals to introduce a social media ban for minors in Germany. Thanks for joining the movement. This guy is like an NPC. He's like a Pokemon. He just keeps saying the same thing over and over again. What the hell? Well, this guy is like, this guy might be worse than freaking Keir Starmer, dude. Cult-ass propaganda? Yeah, it does feel like a cult, dude. Oh my god, dude. India discussing age-based restrictions with social media firms. Thanks for... Oh my god, dude. He's been doing this shit for like months now, dude. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Thanks for joining the movement. Let's just filter it by that. Oh my god, there's more, dude. Czech Prime Minister. I'm not even going to give that a try. Andrej Babis, I probably butchered the hell out of that, said he supports banning social media use for children under 15, citing France as an example of a country that has recently moved to impose limits on young users. Thanks for joining the movement. What the hell, dude? And keep in mind, right, the social media ban, as you guys can see from the thumbnail, is for kids under 15. Whereas the UK's was for kids under 16. So they literally went a step ahead. Do a debate on Emmanuel Macron. Yeah, something tells me that the French president wouldn't want to be on this stupid little YouTube channel that I got. What's up, Bertie? Yeah, holy crap, dude. This guy is actually like a meme. Okay, let's just see how many tweets we can find of this. What the hell, man? I extend my congrats to Andy Burnham on his appointment as Prime Minister. In the face. Okay, yeah, so he is congratulating him because Andy's also planning to ban social media over there as well. Oh my gosh. Thanks for joining the movement, dude. What's up, Antagonistic? How you doing? Thank you for the $10, man. It really means a lot, dude. Even though we are surrounded by gloom, I am glad to see that more and more people are noticing what ID verification really is, and I'm glad that more people are destroying flock cameras. I agree. Flock cameras are freaking weird. I actually made a tweet about their CEO today. That guy is an absolute psychopath, dude. Actually, you know what? I can show you guys that clip here real quick of him essentially comparing the people who are opposed to flock cameras to they're saying they're like terrorist organizations. I mean, it's crazy. Thank you so much for the $10, Antagonistic. Let's get some W's for him. But yeah, definitely not all doom and gloom in the world. Definitely still good things going on. But I definitely had to talk about the French social media ban because obviously it's pretty much the biggest news of the day. Yeah, let's listen to this crap. This guy's apparently the Flock CEO.
You've got organizations like the ACLU and the EFF who take an above-board approach to fight for their point of view. And
he looks like Woody from Toy Story. Oh my god, that's an insult to Woody, dude.
We live in a beautifully democratic, capitalistic country where we can fight in court. And I have a lot of respect for those groups because they have reasonable debates and we follow the law. And then unfortunately there's terroristic organizations.
Take care, fun time.
Like DFLOC, whose primary motivation is chaos. They are
I kind of double booked a stream, Drill Horn. I'm old, I forgot. I booked that one.
Closer to Antifa than they are anything else. And that, I think, is unfortunate because we don't want chaos, or I don't want chaos. I like law and order. I like a society that has a bedrock of safety.
So he's, it's kind of similar to age verification, really. So it's honestly mass surveillance, but they disguise it as something else. It's a Trojan horse, right? So he's basically saying, oh, I want law and order and safety. So you think the way to get law and order and safety is by secretly installing cameras everywhere that watches our every move. What the fuck are you talking about, you absolute psychopath? I mean, this guy should be in jail, dude. Like, what is this, man? So I said, I mean, not even jail, prison. I said, this guy's a psychopath that needs to be in prison. Well, he's unhinged. I mean, what the hell, man? He looks like Mark Zuckerberg. He seems to have the same privacy policies as him too, dude, which is nothing. But yeah, man. So just to get a count here. So Emmanuel Macron tweeted this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He tweeted at 11 different countries and regions that are banning social media. Oh, wow, dude.
Today we are more than...
That's actually crazy. I'm all for the flock cameras in the White House. Oh, yeah, I agree. They want mass surveillance so bad. Why don't we start off with our politicians? But let me tell them, I don't think that's going to happen. Mozilla needs to take Flock to court. Yeah, Firefox is actually back on Twitter, which I like. I like Firefox, obviously. I think that was actually Twitter news. Yeah, Firefox returns to X after 18-month absence. Crazy. But they are they are what's called actively against ID age verification. So I know they would not approve of France's ban, that's for sure. If they want to spy on us, we should put up flock cameras in the White House. Exactly, yeah. Why don't we start off with you guys being spied on first, the politicians? What country do you think will announce a social media ban next? Oh God, I don't know if I want to play this game. But okay, well, I mean, I don't know, man. It's probably gonna be another European country. Like the EU is really just going hard on the social media bans. And it's a shame to say, but I don't think that the United States is too far behind. I think they're gonna start doing it in certain states as well. But yeah, man. So TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat are definitely getting banned. They left out YouTube, but we just looked it up. YouTube is going to be a part of the ban as well. Canada, I think Canada already has something like that, right? I thought I mentioned that in a video once. Hold on. Canada age verification. Pretty sure they have it going on. Yeah, they have bills right now in Congress, in their Congress, over age verification. Ireland, maybe? I think I heard something about Ireland, right? At this point, I've made so many age verification videos about so many different countries. Yeah, I made a video mentioning Ireland. It's going to have, like, be included in digital ID and all that. Anybody that lives in the EU that's in the chat right now? Because earlier I asked if anybody was from France, but I didn't. It seemed like we don't have anyone from France. So anybody from the EU right now? Yeah, I've already made videos about that, Noe. Okay, yeah, we got some people from the EU here. Yeah, so I mean, what do you guys think, man? I mean, I'm pretty sure I could guess what you think, but just like, you know, let us know what your thoughts are. I mean, this is just insane. I love this meme. I'm a terrible parent and I need the government to protect my child. Most spied award. Oh man. I mean, that's what it feels like, man. EU's ruling over national interests. It's a bad organization, not gonna lie. Yeah. Unfortunate. Use a VPN? Yeah. They're trying to ban those too, though. I don't know. The UK was really gung-ho on banning VPNs, but then they recently, like they expected us to thank us or something. They recently announced that they won't be banning VPNs. Sheesh. Thanks for giving us basic privacy rights. What the hell? That was so loud. Oh, this is about some flock camera shit. I think we streamed last when I made this tweet. But I was just like, what the fuck, man? Like, you guys are, what is this company, dude? I pity those who live in France. Yeah, man. VPNs only work when you don't have literally every country in the world banning social media. Yeah, at the rate that it's going right now, like most major countries in the world, the most populated countries in the world, are going to be banning social media. That's why we got to try to stop this stuff. And we're still catching W's every now and then. I mean, you know, there's still some anti-age verification stuff that's happening, you know, like what was the recent thing? I think I did a live stream on it. There was one age verification law that got blocked. And the UK decided they won't be banning VPNs, like I said. Can't find it. Thought I did a stream where there was a law that got blocked. Yeah, okay, yeah, this one right here 2 weeks ago. Was New Zealand mentioned? I don't know. I'll have to check that. Surprised Trump hasn't condemned this? From what it looks like, he's for it. I don't know about a national social media ban, but the White House has discussed age verification nationally. If you want to see that video, I just look up like the White House wants your ID. It was a plan rolled out by the White House, which he's obviously the head of, so I would assume that he supports it, unfortunately. Also just hoping a disease happens. Oh god. You can use a fake ID. I mean, yeah, you can use a fake ID, but I wouldn't recommend it. Obviously, I'm sure that's illegal in some sort of way. I mean, the most reliable way to circumvent it is like, you know, VPNs and stuff. So that's like the best thing that you can do. Apparently Switzerland is still proposing. Yeah. You read the stupid thing that microservers are illegal. Didn't that happen a while ago, like a month ago or something? But I what's it called? I heard about that. But no, I haven't talked about it. Don't they think this is too far? No, Emmanuel Macron, dude. Like we just were looking at earlier. This guy loves this shit, man. This is like what he wants to do. Please tell me it's in my search history. Where did it go? Okay, I'll just do it again. Thanks for joining. He's tweeting this nonstop at countries that are banning social media. Like this specific guy. He just keeps doing it. Thanks for joining the movement. Thanks for joining the movement. Thanks for joining the movement. Like he wants it to be a global thing. Like I said, man, this guy's like, it's like worse than Keir Starmer almost, man. Thank you so much for the $5 Bite Didi. I've reached my acceptance stage and I'm about ready to get up this fight. This either ends up a new normal or the new NFT scheme. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it, but I don't want to hear all that quitter talk. I mean, that type of, you know, thinking is how these guys are going to win even more. I remember Muda said something like that too, some ordinary gamers, and I called him out on Twitter for it. But yeah, I appreciate the $5, but don't give up, man. That type of quitter talk isn't going to help anything. I mean, that's what they want you to feel. They want you to feel defeated and feel like this is pointless and might as well let this happen. But I mean, we can all do stuff and change things, but we can't do it if you give up. But regardless, thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. I am good, Tizian. I hope you're having a good day. Sorry if I said your name wrong. You got to keep your head up, man. It's not over. Yeah, giving up only makes it worse. Exactly. Agreed. Thank you for the 5 bits, Treetops. What's up, Riot Kitty? Yeah, that type of mentality is just like that encourages these guys to keep pushing these types of laws and bans, you know? So we got to be careful with that. I remember some ordinary gamer said pretty much something very similar on Twitter. You just found out that an age verification law in Indiana was blocked? That's good. Age verification law Indiana blocked. Let's check that out. See if that was like recent. There was a law that was blocked in 2024. Nothing recent. You might need to send me an article or something. Doesn't look like it was recent. The Android developer ID for app creators, from what I heard. So app creators have to show ID. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. That's freaking crazy, man. Doesn't YouTube already have your info for tax reasons? Well, first of all, they don't have everybody's info. That's only for people who are monetized. And secondly, they don't have a picture of my face. A picture of my face is not required. But it is now. And even if they did have all my information, why would I not still want to fight for the privacy and rights of other people? You know what I mean? At this point, every politician that supports age verification should be on Chris Hansen's target list. Well, that's the unfortunate thing. I heard Chris Hansen supports age verification too. I can't like confirm that with proof, but I remember reading like an article about that. So that's pretty unfortunate. What's up, Stuart? Thank you, Tizian. Can't defeat it. I think it's good to postpone it for long anyways. Yeah, we can definitely postpone it for sure. Some of these laws are getting paused. Some of them are getting outright banned. So that's good. Why Indonesia? I don't know, man. Seems like every country is doing it. Schlepp supports social media bans? No, he does not. So it makes you different. Not gonna lie, many big content creators are hypocrites and accept it because everything is already about them. Data brokers, profit, big ones gave up, but we get fucked. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, and I appreciate you giving me credit, but I feel like that is just like the bare minimum to care about other people. You know what I mean? I willingly gave YouTube my information, first of all, because that's how I make money. But one, they don't have a picture of my face. And two, even if they did, why would I still not want to fight for your guys' rights? You know what I mean? Schlepp strikes me as someone who's gonna know better. Yeah, I mean, we've literally had I've talked to Schlepp about this. He does not support social media bans. He actually reached out to me because he wanted to learn a little bit more about this whole thing that's been going on. And I explained it to him. Yeah, and he does not support the social media bans at all. Schlepp was wise not to join the STAR program in Roblox. I think I heard about that, but again, I don't know anything about Roblox, so I don't know like the full details. Social media ban for old people next. Well, I mean, you know, it's funny. The age actually doesn't matter. Like when they say they're going to ban it for 16, 15, 14, it doesn't actually matter because everyone has to show their ID anyways. You know what I mean? Because let's say I'm, 30. How am I going to prove that I'm 30? I have to provide an ID. Let's say I'm 60. How am I going to prove that I'm 60? I have to show my ID. So when they point out the age that they're banning, it's funny because it doesn't even matter. We all have to do it. If your country bans social media for any age, everybody has to provide an ID anyways. You know what I mean? So it's almost like the illusion of choice. What's up, Darby? Meta platforms need to be turned off. I agree. Yeah, I think Meta is awful. I think they are the worst social media company in the world. They have been proven a million times to be doing the most shady stuff. I don't like them at all. France is leading the way in Europe in protecting our children and our teenagers. Oh my god. This fucking guy, dude. Thoughts on Grok? I don't like AI chatbots, so I never use them. I've never used Grok a day in my life. In fact, I can literally prove that. Where do I go to Grok? I don't even know where to find it. Yeah, I've literally never used Grok. Rather have Twitter alive than Facebook? Yeah, I think Twitter has turned into a shit show, but I would agree. I think that Meta products are all awful. I mean, Instagram is cool. I have an Instagram, like a personal Instagram, but I mean, I just send memes to my friends. That's pretty much it. That's all I use it for. Forget about Denmark. I saw it. Yeah, Denmark's doing a social media ban, right? In fact, I think I saw their name here. Did I? Or am I on crack? Oh, I guess I'm on crack. Never mind. It's under the message bubble thing. Oh, this? Yep. I don't know if there's supposed to be history here or something, but I've literally never used it. Instagram, I have an Instagram, but I just use it to follow things and never post on it. Yeah, I'm the same way. I never post on Instagram. I just send memes to my friends. I don't think this will work. Banning YouTube in particular is nuts. Yeah, I mean, I've mentioned this in so many videos, but I've learned so much from YouTube, man. I can't imagine YouTube being banned for kids, you know? And also, here's another thing that will be obvious to people who have seen the video, but another thing I just want to point out. France is still proceeding with ID age verification for the entire country, despite the fact that their government ID portal got breached and 19 million citizens had their driver's license exposed. Or actually, not just driver's license, passports and national IDs as well. 19 million people. That's almost a third of the country, because France has a population of, I think, 69, 68 million. So literally almost a third of the entire country had their freaking IDs banned, or IDs leaked, sorry. And despite that happening on the government platform, which is supposed to be way more secure than social media, they're still going to be doing the social media ban. Thank you for the $5 by D. Really appreciate it. We're giving our kids their childhood back as they ban kids from everything, making kids more isolated than ever before, making them antisocial. I agree. Yeah, it makes no sense. I mean, not only does it not make sense in terms of actually protecting kids, as they always say, but it's also obviously the huge privacy risk, right? France government has already had that massive data leak of 20 million IDs, and they're still doing it. And keep in mind that a government ID portal is obviously going to be, or at least it should be, a lot more secure than a social media third-party age verification vendor. I mean, do we even need to talk about, the social media ID leaks that have already happened? I mean, the Discord one, they got freaking hacked. Yeah, what was it? 70,000 IDs, possibly 2 million, according to the hackers themselves. That shit has already happened. We already have gotten the lesson in front of our very eyes. But these countries still insist on doing it, not because they give a shit about the kids, but because that's how badly they want to harvest your data. They're willing to do it regardless of whatever happens to you. You know what I mean? Didn't they try to say it was for farmers once? Yeah, Bill Gates said that. Bill Gates made this stupid ass speech talking about age verification. I forgot what country it was, but he was basically saying it'll be good for farmers to have that type of information on them so we can help them or something. It's just What the fuck are you talking about, dude? And Bill Gates has also said that like he doesn't really like the idea of like people being anonymous on the internet. So everybody in the chat, and as well as myself, people who go by our usernames and, you know, like don't have pictures of our faces and stuff. Yeah, he doesn't like that. He wants everybody's face and name to be just friggin' displayed on social media. Yeah, I'm okay, Bill Gates. They have absolutely no reason to keep your ID scan after verification, but they do it anyways. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, there's been companies that have proven to have lied about that, Discord being one of them. Discord said that they will be deleting everything after they scan your ID, and yet they still had an ID leak. How are you guys getting an ID leak when you guys just said that you guys are going to be deleting everything? What are you talking about? If they want everyone's faces, I want to see the whole government's faces too. I mean, we already see their faces, but to expand on your argument, you know what we should do? I mean, if the government wants us to hand them over their ID, why don't they just post their IDs on social media first? Let's just see it. I want to see your ID, your address, all that type of stuff. Post it on social media. Lead by example, right? If you guys say that we shouldn't hide, then why? Like, for example, you know, the whole EU chat control thing, it was confirmed that the politicians themselves are not subject to chat control. Their messages, what's it called? Their messages should be the ones that are scanned first. But for some reason, they're exempt. Bullshit, man. Well, almost every government just is obsessed with age verification. They just want to harvest that data. Just want to control everybody. If you've got nothing to hide, post your passwords. Yeah, pretty much. Your government shows your ID. Yeah, they're not going to do that, though, because they're hypocrites. Emmanuel Macron, you suck. I agree. I would love to hear how they would like defend this position too. Like there really needs to be like reporters that go up there and ask them these types of questions and like doesn't back down when they give like a bad answer. This is just insane, man. Chaos will happen if age verification is global. True. Oh, it's happening. We just got to try to stop it. No, Jezepai, I don't know what that is. In 2038, you'll have to have your ID shown on your socials. Yeah, that's what we got to try to stop, man. See if there's any news or updates about this. You know what? Debate Macron. Yeah, something tells me that the French president isn't going to show up on this stupid YouTube channel. French Parliament definitively approves a law that prohibits access to social media. This is a thing that I think we already watched this.
Voilà, le Parlement vient de voter.
Can I get a translation here? Probably not. French lawmakers voted. Thank you for the $5, J Gaming. Appreciate it. AI truly ruined social media. YouTube's AI falsely terminated my YouTube channel, and I'm still trying to get a human review. Losing 8 years of work, 1.3K views, 1.3K videos. I hope you get your stuff back, man. Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. I mean, the best way to do it is to make noise on Twitter. That's how I did it. That's I mean, I've been banned off YouTube as well. And that's how I got my channel back. Thank you for the $5 though. Appreciate it, man. France passed legislation to restrict social media use for children under 15, becoming the first major European country to do so in a move that may strain relations with the U.S. tech companies and Trump. What? The U.S. tech companies want the age verification, especially Meta. Yeah, I don't know what that reporting is. What did you get banned for? They said I hacked my own channel. That's what I got banned for. Hold on. They banned my entire channel in, I believe that was 2022. Yeah, so at first they banned me because they said I was promoting scams and illegal practices because I was showing bad search terms on YouTube that you shouldn't look up. And, you know, they could have just removed, removed the bad stuff that I was showing. But they said I was promoting scams and stuff. So I went and appealed it and whatever. And then later they told me that it's because I hijacked, like my channel was hacked. And the hacker uploaded a bunch of videos on my channel. So these were the videos, right? By the way, every single video was calling out YouTube for something. Like all 4 of the videos were me calling out YouTube for something. YouTube claimed that a hacker hacked my channel and uploaded those videos. I uploaded every single one of those videos. And I still don't have access to the videos. I think this one, they gave it back to me, but these 3 have been banned and removed forever. So, yeah. Been there, man. I've also gotten false community guideline strikes, false copyright strikes, false demonetizations, false age restrictions. Yeah, YouTube does not like me very much. I've had, and some of you guys probably already know about the whole thing with the other the deep humor drama thing that Critical talked about. Yeah, I also got a false copyright strike there as well, and he said he's going to sue me. So, yeah, YouTube moderation is not exactly the most fluid thing in the world. Law is meant to help protect young people from harmful online content. Oh my god. Get out of here. Oh, this poll is done, right? Okay, obviously, you know, my followers on Twitter, what's called, they don't support ID age verification, but I just ran a poll because I said, I constantly hear digital ID supporters say the vast majority of people want age checks, so let's settle it. Should ID age verification be required to use social media? These are the results. Out of 3,000 plus votes, only 3.3% said yes. 96.7% said no. And I told John Schweppe in our debate, he's like an age verification supporter. I told him that he can conduct that poll on his Twitter. I told him to reach out to any of his politician friends to do it. And he straight up refused because he knows that the answer, most people would say no to age verification. So, yeah. I'd have an email back and forth with Daily Motion to restore a video I posted there because apparently an AI didn't realize that Kevin MacLeod was royalty-free music and struck it down. Oh my god. On Daily Motion? That's crazy. The 3.3% was John's alts. Oh my god. Imagine. This guy gets it. This guy gets it. Thanks for joining the movement, guys. Oh my god, this fucking guy, dude. It's a shame I'm irrelevant, otherwise I'd try to ratio him right now. Has he tweeted recently? I'd committed. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay. Oh my god, he released a 2-minute video about it. Okay, we definitely have to go watch this. It's been voted on social media will be banned for those under 15. Okay, so. Okay, he already. Oh, holy crap, it's so loud. He already got what's called a bunch of replies about this. They're comparing him to Hitler. Okay, so what did he say exactly? Thanks to the parliaments, it's up to the Constitutional Council to rule. Okay. All right. Well, let's
Le bac j'ai atteint, c'était 36 kilos.
Brother, this is so loud. Holy crap. Okay. What do I want to say to you, Emmanuel? Is he the president? Is that his position? Let me make sure. Emmanuel Macron is the president of France. Okay. I hope you get fired. Hold on. What else do you say? Do they have impeachments in France? I'm pretty sure they do. I hope you get impeached and get put in prison. You are promoting mass surveillance, age verification, we'll say ID verification laws, and inspiring others to continue your disgusting something else. Your what's another word for like weird? Yeah, I'll just say disgusting. You're disgusting. Plants. You suck. Something better. We need to hit something harder there. Hope you get impeached and get put in prison. Okay. Inspiring others to continue your disgusting plans. I hope this. I hope The French citizens rebel against you. Yes. All right, cool. All right, I think that's good. There you go. There we go. Deep stops uploading. We know why. Hey, you know, wouldn't be surprised. Thank you for another $5, Jay Gaming. Really appreciate that, dude. Is there any way to fight back against violent criminal organizations terminations? I've been doing everything on Twitter. YouTube doesn't care. It's just AI. I mean, so there's a few things that you can do. So first of all, are you a YouTube partner on that channel? If you're a YouTube partner, go over to your YouTube studio, which you can access through right over here, and go talk to one of their AI chatbots, explain your situation. That'll open up that email conversation. Then you guys can go from there, show all the evidence that you're obviously not a violent criminal channel or whatever. You're not a YouTube partner? Okay. Yeah, I mean, then from there, the best way to do it is just Twitter, unfortunately. You got to just try to, like, you know, get people to retweet your stuff and stuff like that. I only has barely 1K subscribers. Well, that's enough to be partnered. You just have to have the 4,000 hours of watch time. But yeah, I mean, you just got to get people to help you on Twitter. Yeah, you can make a video about it as well. There are groups out there that help each other too. Like if you look up on Twitter, like groups of people who retweet each other's stuff and like each other's tweets about getting demonetized and banned. So yeah, but thank you for the $5, man. Really appreciate it. I hope you get your channel back, dude. Keep in mind, this is the same president that wants to ban homework. You know, I might get behind him on that one. I won't lie, but yeah. France passed a bill banning social media for children under 15. People are gonna. I know there's gonna be some people that defend it. Yep, here we go. YB Promo King. This guy's not even a real person, dude. What are your thoughts on the Electronic Frontier Foundation? I don't know enough about them, Anivix, but I know they're against age verification, so obviously I support them on that one. Here's another person supporting it, but clearly you don't understand what it entails. So many people are ignorant about it too, man. Like, it's actually insane. So many people just hear, yeah, kids shouldn't be on social media. Okay, how is that going to be enforced though? I mean, oh yeah, we can watch a stupid video too. Please tell me it's going to have some English subtitles. Probably not.
Le plus bas que j'ai atteint, c'était 36 kilos.
Est-ce que quelqu'un en voit?
Okay, yeah, I mean, unfortunate. I would have wanted to watch it, but we need it in English, unfortunately. Ban boomers from politics, then all the politicians will be gone. Most of them are old, man. Not only does being older, you know, typically mean that your viewpoints are like way back in the 1950s, but it also means that you likely aren't privy on newer things that have been created and implemented, like social media, you know, and yet they're still trying to go ahead and pass bans for social media, you know. We need young politicians, not boomers, pretty much. It is in my country, so I don't care, they say. Yeah, I've already explained 1,000 times on that, why that's such a stupid mentality. Because yes, it might not be your country right now, but it will be eventually.
Le plus bas que j'ai atteint, c'était
You've got
Anytime any country bans social media, everybody should be concerned. Anytime any state bans social media, everyone should be concerned. Maybe it's just me, but like, this is so freaking loud. What's up, Newt? How you doing? It's also selfish. Oh yeah, it is 100%. I mean, if you only care about something when it happens to you, yeah, that's literally the definition of being selfish. Thanks for joining the movement. I support a ban for kids if it was possible without infringing on freedom of speech. I'd love to ban kids from... Yeah, well, I mean, that's not possible, though. Like, there's no way to conduct a law for a ban for kids without ID age verification. It has to be through the parents. And that's the thing. I mean, parents should... If parents don't want their kids on social media, then just don't let them go on social media. It's literally your choice. France tries to act like they care about privacy. Oh yeah, dude. How can you ever say you care about privacy when you support this shit? Who gave them the phone? Exactly, dude. The parents are like, I don't know how my kids are addicted to social media. Buddy, you literally bought them the phone. You give them unrestricted access to the internet. What do you mean? Why? I can't believe that's a real opinion that people have, man. France will one day learn from Nepal. I mean, yeah, dude. I would imagine that there will be massive protests over there. All the older, incompetent French parents are going to be like, oh, yeah, this is great. I do want my kids to get banned from social media. And then they're going to log on their Facebook to give out their opinions. They're going to be like, wait, hold on. Why do I have to give an ID? And then it's going to hit them. Thank you for the 5 bits, Treetops. Really appreciate that, dude. France, somebody, it'll be the fucking world. Yeah, I agree. That's why we got to stop this stuff, man. Just to get another head count here. Anybody here that lives in France? That France already did this. They were discussing the law, but it has now officially been passed. Like the French president said, like they will be banning social media, but like, you know, obviously it has to still go through their Congress or whatever. But now it has. So yeah, it's pretty much a done deal. It's gonna be effective September, I believe. Hold on, let me double check for you guys. The ban takes effect on September 1st, 2026 for new accounts and January 1st, 2027 for existing users. So if you make a new account after September 1st, you're going to immediately have to do ID age verification. And then if you have an existing account, then you're going to have to eventually hand over your ID. I guess they're trying to give you time to, like, you know, adjust or whatever. What country do you think will be next? Somebody asked me this earlier. I can't tell you which specific country, but I'm pretty sure it will be another country in Europe. Europe is just going crazy with national ID verification laws. And it's just a shame, man. It just goes to show, man. Most YouTubers who are literally on a social media platform, but you know, YouTube counts as a social media platform, they aren't talking about this. And guess what? Every one of those YouTubers, those commentary YouTubers are going to make their stupid video titles, it's over, it's done, when the social media ban eventually hits their country. But in this whole time, these years that they could have been making videos to rally their audiences to stop them, they're not gonna do it right now. People, it's just such a selfish mentality. People only care about things when it affects them. I'm not even French, bro. I've never even been to France. You know what I mean? And I probably never will. But I still acknowledge how shitty this is. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It becomes a Nepal riot all over again. Yeah, okay. Stop spamming, but yes, I agree. Stupid idiot commentary channels with with tiny brains. Yeah. I mean, they only are two. People are not focused on this because, once again, it doesn't affect them yet. But when it actually affects them, then they're going to make their dumbass videos about it's over, it's done, you know? Where's the ability to hype live streams? It's okay, man. You could just leave a like on the stream. I'd appreciate that. How do you believe they'll regulate this? Is it only with AI? That's the main way they're going to be doing AI age verification. But yeah, that's the ID scanning. I think they can do that mostly without AI, but it's the facial scans that they're going to be doing that is going to be pretty much all AI. They're going to use an AI system to determine your age based on the picture you submitted, which we have already proven multiple times is horrifically inaccurate. Blame more Pegasus in channels like this for the doomer speak. Yeah, I got a little bit of flack in today's video saying that I believe that a channel like his is really bad for YouTube, but I don't really care. That's how I feel. What's up, Caleb? My day is good. How's your day? Social media under 15 equals age verification for everyone. Exactly. Yeah, we made this point earlier in the stream. 2030, we're going to need AI verification to watch TV. True, man. Yeah, I don't like the doer mentality. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hate it. I mean, even when you're covering something that's like kind of negative, you know, we should always try to make some sort of call to action. That's why pretty much every single time I do an age verification video, I'm like, yeah, guys, but we can try to stop this. Badinternetbuilds.com. Let's go. You know, like offer a solution as well. I mean, that's good. You know, everything that does ID age verification is becoming North Korea. True. That is important. Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you just say that, I mean, that's what the drama slop channels do. They talk about how much this person sucks and all the bad things they've ever done, and then they move on to their next video, shitting on another person. I feel like that type of content is just so garbage, you know. And I know that's rich coming from me because my content sucks, and I admit that. But at least I don't make videos. Every single video of mine is just shitting on somebody else. You know what I mean? I really hate that type of content on YouTube. North Korea, yeah. If these laws do pass worldwide, what will we do at that point? The world is so digitized. You just gotta believe in your VPN, man. That's pretty much the same thing. Drama channels always seem so performative. Oh yeah, I mean, they're just doing it for money. They don't even give a shit about whoever they're talking about. They just want to make money. That's why More Pegasus makes 35-minute videos regardless of whatever topic he's talking about. To bite deity, I hope the age verification digital ID mandates do work. People need to have real lives outside of Facebook, like hanging out with their friends and going places. Well, that's up to the parents, right? If you support these laws, then you're supporting mass surveillance, which is just not good. His voice is annoying. That's fine. My voice is even worse. Yeah, this guy named Joe Schmo with 15 subscribers and 2 videos kind of sucks. Oh yeah, pretty much. And then they turned that into a 35-minute video. It's like, what the fuck? Well, it's funny you say that, right, Sad? I've actually talked to More Pegasus about that. He seems like a nice guy in private, but I just think that a channel like his is just awful for YouTube. This ID stuff is going to make people lose friends. Yeah, for sure. You won't be able to even really contact anybody anymore, you know, through social media unless you hand over an ID. So if you're friends with people on social media, yeah, like you said, your guys' friendship is pretty much over unless you guys give each other your phone numbers or something. And then even for that, they're starting to become ID verification for phone numbers. I mean, you guys already know about the whole eyeball thing. I mentioned it in a lot of streams, but Mexico ID age verification for getting a phone number. What the fuck? Yeah, that's true. Crazy Run. I agree. It's profitable. That's why they do it. ID for phone numbers. Oh yeah. Yeah. Check out this video I made. Not only is it ID, it's an eyeball scan. Oh my God. An eyeball scan to get a phone number in Mexico. That is terrifying. Yeah, sometimes, man, the YouTube algorithm doesn't pick these videos up, unfortunately. But I feel like this video was worth, like, you know, getting, you know, like, if more people, like, if it got more impressions, the video could have blown up, you know? But it's probably me. Obviously, I'm not that entertaining, and the thumbnail and stuff wasn't that good or something. But the topic itself, I know a lot of people would, like, just look at that and be like, what? There's no way. Maybe some people didn't click on it because they didn't believe it, you know? But it's an actual thing. What VPN do you use? Do you use the Firefox VPN on the browser? Yeah, I love Firefox. They're gonna scan my ass just for me to buy ice cream? Yeah. We're getting there, man. We are getting there. Every time I look at these tweets, it just makes me like, just makes my blood pressure go up. Thanks for joining the movement, this fucking guy, dude. Emmanuel. You prick. How much money are their politicians getting from the big data farming companies from AI? I don't know how much exactly, but I know Meta paid a shitload of money to politicians to lobby for ID age verification. Scan your ID just to use a smart toilet, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, I love Firefox. I don't know why people don't use Firefox. I mean, I'm sure it has its problems, but I think it's great. I've been using Firefox forever. Let's see what some people are saying to this guy. Macron is using children to implement digital identity. True. You don't trust millions of parents to raise their children, but you demand our identity at every connection. This isn't protection, it's a double disposition. Families lose their authority, citizens lose their anonymity. That's a good tweet right there. Scan your ID to go to Hogwarts. Yeah, pretty much. Firefox the goat. I love Firefox, man. I mean, I'm using Brave right now, but I just use Brave for streaming. Brave is good too. Remind me, how old were you when your wife met you? Wait, what? What? Okay, hold on. What age did Emmanuel Macron meet his wife? What are they talking about? Emmanuel Macron is 25 years younger than his wife. They first met when he was a 15-year-old schoolboy and she was his teacher. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? No way, buddy. 15 years old, maybe we should have banned you from going outside, buddy. Oh my god, what's it called when you shave your beard and comb your hair? Oh yeah, grooming. You got groomed, brother. What the fuck? I did not know about that. Mr. Macron has become France's youngest ever president at the age of 39. The same age as his wife, now 64, was when... What? Wait a fucking minute. There's no way, dude. So he met his wife when he was 15 and she was 39? Buddy, you're a victim. What in the world is going on right now? I see you, Emmanuel. What the hell? He said, hey, man, the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. Dude, this guy's a victim, dude. What the hell? He said she ain't my lady if she ain't 80. What the fuck? No wonder he picked 15 as the age. That's the age that he got groomed. What the fuck? What? Okay. Well, that was a plot twist. That's fucking crazy. 39 and 15? Okay. Well, suddenly this all makes so much more sense. I was wondering, I was like, 15 is a oddly specific age. Because most people are banning social media for kids under 16. He's doing it for kids under 15. That's the same age that he was when he became a statistic. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Well, okay, hold on. What is France's age of consent? Because was he a minor according to their law? Okay, buddy. 15. That is crazy. Okay, yeah, 15. All right. I mean, that doesn't make it okay. Like, what the hell, man? Okay, well, dude, this stream just got a lot more interesting. What the hell, man? Well, I can't lie, guys. I'm kind of speechless. That honestly makes so much more sense now on why this ban is for 15 and under. Oh my god. Wow, dude. I feel like I'm having a brain blast like Jimmy Neutron. Like it just all makes sense now. And 15 for the age of consent, by the way, on a different note. That is fucking criminal. That is wild. So that means that his current wife got a pass because he was the age of consent, which is 15. Well, what? 15 is legal, yes, but I don't like it. Yeah, that's fucking awful. Why is that? Why is their age of consent so low? Thank you for the $2 by DD. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm sorry. If a country is making their age of consent 15, I mean, that in itself is a fucking problem. I don't know, dude. It would have been different if he's like 15 and she's like 16 or something, but fucking she's 39 and he's 15. What in the world is going on in France, man? Yeah, I'm absolutely speechless right now. Wasn't she his teacher? Yeah, according to the article we read. Okay, I see how you're moving, Emmanuel. I see how you're moving, dude. She is a danger to children. I mean, yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, I gotta agree. I mean, wow. Well, I did not think that we would be looking into Emmanuel's trauma. They hate anime, but this is allowed. Yeah, that's so true. Oh my god, Emmanuel, dude. Listen, buddy, let's forget about age verification for a second, buddy. Do you need somebody to talk to? We're all here for you, man. Like, what the fuck? Okay, man. What's up, Watch Wolfster? Well, this is a surprising turn of events. I don't know. I've talked about this guy a lot, Emmanuel. I never knew that. I never knew that about him. Damn. Am I the only one that's like dumbfounded right now? I mean, that's actually insane. Crazy stuff. Yeah. What the fuck? How did I not know this? Back from dinner. What did I miss? Anything juicy? Yeah, dude. We just found out that Emmanuel Macron met his wife when he was 15 and she was 39. What in the fucking world is happening? And you know, lo and behold, the French what's it called? The French age of consent is 15, so he was technically an adult under their law. And the French social media ban is for kids under 15 and under, which is the exact same age that he met his wife. Okay. Yeah. This just... Everything makes sense now. I understand now, Emmanuel. Buddy, forget about the ID age verification shit. You need to stop that. You need to go to a therapist. I mean, that's what needs to happen here, man. He wants kids to meet older folk the same way he did. Oh my god. By his teacher, too. That's crazy, man. And he's the president of France? I wonder if any of his like political opponents have ever brought this up. Maybe they should focus on protecting kids from their teachers. Yeah, exactly. Like, literally, his whole point is to protect kids on social media, but his grooming incident happened in person, I believe. So, I mean, yeah. Does this mean he's doing it out of trauma reasons? I mean, it's possible. I mean, it would make sense, actually. Will you title it "The Grooming Situation is Crazy"? I've never titled my videos in a stupid-ass way like that. I hate when people title their videos like that. The blank situation is blank. It's like, no, that's stupid. They should have focused on protecting kids from grown-ass adults. Yeah, exactly. Holy crap, man. That was a huge tone shift in the stream, dude. We went from, yeah, ID age verification is really bad to, yeah, ID verification is bad, but Emmanuel, are you okay? Like, this is really fucked up when he was a victim of his wife. Oh yeah, dude. The hell, dude? What's up, Ollie? His wife needs to be investigated. I would agree, man. 15 and 39. I mean, apparently in their country that's legal, but I mean, fuck that, man. I don't care if it's legal. That is just wrong. Have they said anything on insuring people's credit cards or IDs being safe? I mean, they did the standard stuff. Don't worry. The social media companies will delete your ID right after they scan it, but that's all a load of horseshit. I mean, their social media companies have said that before and they still had an ID leak. So why would we trust anything that they say? I heard TikTok had an ID leak. TikTok have a data leak. Yeah, this one. Like there was a 2026 one. Let's see if I can try to find it. I was thinking about making a video on this, but this is a little late now. Although July 20, maybe this isn't new enough. Would you guys watch a video about this TikTok data breach? I'm considering it. Thank you, VV. I'm not the GOAT, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Live is YouTube featured? Oh, awesome. Well, welcome in, guys. Don't make me sign up to read this article. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, let's try to read a little bit more about this. And TikTok is going to be banned as part of the social media ban for France anyways. So this would actually be relevant to the topic. Okay. TikTok June 2026 data leak. TikTok data breach lawsuit claims June 2026 incident exposed info about what? 2.4 billion users? How many? Are there even that many people on TikTok? No fucking way. How many people use TikTok? There's no way that's how many. Okay, why do they think I'm a robot? I don't even think there's that many people on TikTok. That doesn't seem right. I'm gonna need to look into this one. I don't want to make a video about false information, obviously. Read complaint. Oh god, this is too damn long, guys. Yeah, I'm not reading this shit. I mean, I guess I have to for the video. Fucking hell, man. Okay, this might be this might be a good video idea. Maybe tomorrow. TikTok 2.4 billion TikTok users. Well, actually, yeah, it could be bot accounts. It could be people who've made duplicate accounts, because I know some people have multiple TikTok accounts. TikTok is really like really shady from what I've heard. Like they do a lot of data collection. Yeah, you know, I need to save this link. I gotta take a look at this. This might be a video for tomorrow, guys. I know not everybody cares about TikTok, but if I can actually confirm this 2.4 billion account thing happened, that's pretty significant, especially because this data breach is happening before TikTok is going to be mandated to ban social or to have ID age verification in France. Yeah, well, that's interesting. A lot of interesting developments in this stream. First of all, we found out that Emmanuel Macron was groomed, and then we found out that TikTok is having a gigantic, or apparently had a gigantic data leak too. How long is this? God, 45 pages. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm too lazy. You lucky duck, you get to read court documents for a few hours. Yeah, I don't even know if you guys would watch that stream. Would you guys want to see a stream where I read this whole thing? Probably not, right? I might just make a video where I do a short little like thing. This is pretty damn long, man. Remember not going the day without opening TikTok for at least an hour and sitting on my phone just like this. Law by Mike should go over it with you. Nah, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna be like, no, I'm only gonna go over it with you if we hit 1 million likes on this video. Isn't that the way that guy operates? He only ever does something if a video hits a certain amount of likes or something. Good night, Treetop. Thank you for the bits, man. Appreciate it. Never had a TikTok. I wouldn't mind reading along. Yeah, I don't know how many people would watch that stream. I'll consider doing it. We would have plenty of content for the stream, but I don't know how many people want to watch me go over court documents. I wouldn't even be able to like break it down for you guys properly because I have no legal experience. I just have stupidity experience. Law by Mike wants the whole world to praise him before he starts doing shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously not a fan of the whole, hey, I'm only going to cover this really important issue if this video gets a certain amount of likes. Yeah, Kmart, I saw it, man. You don't have to keep typing that, but thank you, man. I don't know about you, but watching you research while drinking coffee is okay, Dot, I'll consider it. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe in my video I'll do a little like Spark Notes version where I go over you know, in like the main details, but then maybe I'll do a stream where I go over the whole thing. Possibly. Thank you for the $2 Bite DD. Really appreciate it. Teacher babe, time to ban kids. Macron, yes, Daddy. Oh yeah, I don't know, man. Law by Mike will be in the stream with you if he gets 8 million likes. Yeah, I don't know, man. Hey, Law by Mike, can you cover like the entire world exploding inside of a volcano? Sure, I can. If this video gets 5 million likes, let's go, guys. Can we do it? 4.9. Like, buddy, do you want to cover the situation or not? Like, why do we have to hit some sort of fucking incentive every time? I don't mean to call that guy out. I'm sure he's a nice guy or whatever. I just think a lot of YouTubers are very performative. It's like, I'm only going to do this thing if you guys do this thing for me. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know. I think that's always like an interesting thing. It would be different if it's like, oh, you know, you're not going to get the next video in this series unless we hit 1,000 likes or something. That's cool. Like, that's all interactive and stuff like that, you know, going by, you know, your fan base and stuff. But like when you're a lawyer and your fans are telling you, hey, please cover this very important issue, and then you give them some sort of like they have to break this amount of likes, otherwise you're not going to cover this very important issue that everyone's asking you to cover. It's like, that's just weird, you know. I don't like that, because it makes everything seem transactional. You should want to cover things because you want to cover it, you know. Thank you for the what is that, Argentinian pesos? Really appreciate it, buddy. Did you know these laws make preteens feel inadequate as they aren't seen as teens? This leaves them open to manipulation, turning them edgy by convincing them to stand out from Gen Alpha. They must constantly seek attention. Thank you for the donation. Really appreciate it. Let's get some W's for them. Really means a lot. Feels wrong to put on a specific face for YouTube. It's draining. Yeah. I will never understand how some people fake their entire personality, you know? Like, I get a lot of people telling me that I'm boring and stuff. I agree, but hey, that's just me. You know what I mean? I'm not like, what's up, guys? Smash the like. I'm not doing all that shit. You know, that's just stupid. Thank you so much for the donation, though, Body. Really appreciate that, dude. Congrats on getting 243k subs. Thank you. Really means a lot. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the donations. Not necessary, but very much appreciated. I get so annoyed by fakeness. Yeah, and I mean, say what you want about Critical. I know a lot of people don't like him, but like, that's why a lot of people like Critical, because he's just himself. You know what I mean? Actually, I'm one of the people who enjoys calm researching videos and talking to calm people. Awesome, Dot. The PewDiePie bridge situation really had a domino effect on the whole platform. Yeah, that was a crazy day. I remember that. I remember how Twitter was that day when that whole bridge thing happened. Oh my god. Let's just say that Twitter had a field day with that one. You mean moist critical? No, I mean critical mass. Yeah, I mean moist critical. I don't like fake personalities. Who does? Well, you'd be surprised, man. The biggest YouTubers in the world seem to fake their personalities. I mean, think about some of the most subscribed YouTubers. A lot of them are like, they turn up their... I mean, I guess it's okay to turn up your energy level, but like when they're a completely different person, when they're like, when you meet them normally, then I feel like that's kind of weird, you know? It just seems draining to have to like carry on a personality, you know? God, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of dreading going through this, but it's important, so I'll do it. So what are some of the stuff that got leaked over here? 2.4 billion users. Yeah, it's not telling me what actually got leaked. I'll have to do some research into this. It's that time of the year where there's fires all over the place. Yeah. I live in California. We're known for wildfires. What got leaked from TikTok? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I'm going to assume it was like names and phone numbers and stuff. And keep in mind, apparently this massive data breach happened before, you know, they're being forced to do IDH verification in countries like France. So imagine how bad it'll be after. Been to California, very beautiful. Yeah, I love California. Just it's one, it's too damn hot over here, and two, everything's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, Emmanuel. I can never see this guy the same way ever again. This guy was 15 and met his wife when she was 39. Oh my god, dude. You are a victim, dude. By the way, to make it worse, Emmanuel's wife was married and had kids when she was seeing him. He was the same age as one of her daughters? No way, dude. What in the fucking world, man? If that's true, that's crazy, dude. Imagine dating someone who's the same age as your child. That's fucking awful. What the hell, man?
Plus bas.
Yeah, man. Emmanuel, dude. I gotta look into this guy a little bit more. All right, well, that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over with the band, though. I think tomorrow I'll do some research into this tonight, and we'll see. But I think tomorrow's video will be about the TikTok data leak. I'll try to look into it. So yeah, I appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please do leave a like on the stream before you go. Really appreciate everybody who donated. You guys are absolutely awesome. And make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on so you guys know when the next stream or video will be. Appreciate everybody. Have a great night. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.